Forza Horizon 5 is finally here, and based on reviews it is a masterpiece. Welcome everybody and thank you for joining me. We have one big thing to go over today, and that is Forza Horizon 5 that is set to release tomorrow on Xbox Game Pass for the Xbox One, Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X consoles. Forza has been a long-standing franchise for Xbox, so as you can imagine the excitement around the title is quite big. Car games overall has always been designed to showcase the best of what the system has to offer, whether it is on PC or on consoles, and with Horizon 5 it will be no different. Horizon 5 perfectly showcased the best of what the Xbox Series X has to offer, with a performance mode and a full 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. The game plays off in Mexico, and a big focus point is the aesthetic and the overall feel of the game. In this area they do not disappoint, as they perfectly manage to capture the beauty of Mexico and showcase the best of what the country has to offer. This is of course amplified even further by the improved resolutions, higher frame rates and the full power of the Xbox Series X behind it. Now when it comes to Horizon 5 there is plenty of scalability and also quality tiers. There is much more to scalability beyond resolution and frame rate. There are three very broad tiers of visual quality. Xbox One S is a convincing enough low spec copy of the other versions. The new signature tech is in place, its content complete, it looks good running at speed, but clearly is not the game at its best. The Xbox One X doesn't just have more pixels, it is a far richer experience all around. It is close to the Series X and Series S in performance modes, just running at half the frame rate. Quality mode on the series consoles is worlds apart in terms of detail, fidelity and integrity. Levels of detail is astonishing. Increasingly 4X MSAA works for pristine representation of vehicles but isn't really compatible with the organic scenery, producing shimmering artifacts where a temporal AA solution may have helped. And in the third quality tier, the Series X goes further than the Series S with additional technologies that plant this up there with a high-end PC experience. It is clear that a lot of work went into making this game, and when you have to scale it for previous generation technologies as well, as you can imagine, it does come with its own set of challenges and difficulty. Despite all of this, they still managed to deliver a great experience and capture the beauty within the game that was not possible before. When it comes to the cars itself, there is many inclusions from previous games such as Motorsport 7 and Horizon 4, but they also managed to add a few new never before seen cars. One of the new cars added to Horizon 5 is a gorgeous new Toyota Supra. This collaboration between Toyota and BMW has resulted in a beautiful take on a classic Supra design, and it is well represented here. The finish on the paint and the clear coat is perfect and realistically scatters light across the surface. For this game, Playground has also added bent normals. A key benefit to this tech stems from improvements to the lighting and shading. When looking at the areas around the bumper for instance, you can see the benefit with improved shading in occluded areas. It is a new feature that improved the fidelity and isn't available on the base Xbox One. Overall, Xbox and Playground games have managed to do a great job with this game. They included brand new cars, they improved improved the game visually thanks to the latest generation of consoles, and unlike other car game franchises, Horizon 5 does not fall victim to the feeling of repetitiveness from previous installments, something that can be very hard to do when there is no story to follow. Forza Horizon 5 is a great game and a title that you should definitely consider on Xbox Game Pass, but for now this is where I'm going to end it. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing, and as always, please remember to stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I hope to see you again soon.